Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Keeble here. For this art lesson, we are going to be creating a whole page of funny little bunnies. And there's going to be a few things that you're going to need to complete this lesson. Also, I have this Funny Bunny Doodle Art Handout that I'm going to be giving out to you if you're in class. If you're at home, I'll put it in the Google Classroom lesson that you can take a look at it. It's basically ideas. It'll give you ideas for head shapes, different bunny ear shapes, different facial expressions that you can use if you want to, and then accessories. And you can use this if you want to. If you have your own ideas for any of these, you can, of course, as always, create your own, which I love to see. Here are some shapes that you can use for your bunny bodies. You can use a circle, a square, a triangle, an oval, all shapes we've learned, as well as the rectangle. And there's a few other extra shapes that you can use, but you can pretty much use any of these shapes. And I'll put this paper in the Google Classroom lesson as well, just for you if you'd like to take a look at it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut some body shapes. So my suggestion would be is to take your painted paper or whatever paper you have and draw the shapes on it first before you cut them out. I'm going to flip it over just so when I cut them out you won't see the pencil marks. So I'm going to just draw some different shapes on here. So maybe I'll do this. So now you can see I have a variety of shapes here that I cut out. I do want to just mention one quick thing before I move on. So here's an example of the plain piece of paper that I drew some shapes on the background. I'm going to ask you to make sure you try and put your shapes into the corners or near the edges as you're drawing them, just like this, so that you're not wasting paper. So this is what you should do. And then here is an example of what you want to try and avoid. Just drawing it in the middle and then cutting it out. If you were to cut it out at this point, you'd be wasting all this paper around the edges. So you want to kind of bring your shapes kind of to the edges as you're cutting them, and then you can cut them out and you won't be wasting all the paper. You'll still have all of this paper to draw more shapes on, or if you don't want to, you could put it back and someone else can use it. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to use a glue stick and we're going to glue down all of our shapes onto our paper. Okay, so I'm going to start with this many bunnies. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at my sheet here and kind of figure out what kind of head shapes I want on my bunnies and what kind of ear shapes I want on my bunnies. So now at this point you could take your crayons or whatever you have, markers, crayons, or whatever, colored pencils, whatever you have, and you can color in the accessories. If you want to, you can color in some of the bunny, because not all bunnies are white. So if you want to, you can color some of your bunnies in brown or gray, whatever color you like. Okay, so here's the completed bunny doodle art. So when you finish, just make sure I see it, take a look at it. And if you are at home, please take a photo of it with whatever device you have and upload that into the Google Classroom assignment so I can see your wonderful, beautiful art. I can't wait to see what you've done and what you've created. So have a lot of fun with this, boys and girls. It was a lot of fun for me to do, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks so much, and do a great job. Make sure you're using your craftsmanship. All right, thanks so much, boys and girls. Bye now.